Hello again, Pisces, and happy Valentine's Day to all of you. So before we begin your reading here, I have two cards for you. And what you pulled here, it's a little heart-wrenching. So from Le Vampire, you pulled free will, sovereignty, independence, and free spirit. Now, the blessing in this card actually talks about how it is a sin for you to try to take something from another or do something against their free will. That a bond will develop between the two, and that there will be a reckoning, and that a debt will be paid. But at the same time, you're considering how best to respect this right and not like upset the law. You can't do something against someone else's free will. I mean, to do that, even with Wiccan beliefs, they tell you that you shouldn't do that. What you do to another will return to you threefold. And, with working with this card, it says, remind yourself of your own dreams and desires, of the purpose that has asked to be expressed through you. Activate your ability to say yes and no without guilt and without fear. And again, act upon your free will. So the reason why I brought up part of the blessing in this card with, knowing that you shouldn't do something against someone else's free will is because of what you pulled in Chakra Wisdom. Chakra Wisdom, rejection, says that you don't have to be on the inside track. Be true to yourself and you will not be unhappy. Rejection is spirit's protection. The key ideas here are others' approval, unsupportive environment, working alone, and then the key words are protection, exclusion, and development. So basically here, I feel like, there may have been a rejection for you guys here. And it's like, you're needing to remember that, everyone has their own free will and that you have the right to act upon your own free will. But again, with rejection, it's saying that spirit is trying to protect you here. There's a reason why you may be feeling rejection. Here's the energy coming through. Nice, nice, nice. I love seeing it. Having the Emperor as your signifier is telling me that you're going to get your shit together and you're going to get control of your situation. Seeing him is beautiful. It's perfect right now, especially with what you pulled in the Oracle. And again, act on your own free will without guilt. The reason why rejection bothers me so much, especially for you guys, most of you know that you are very, very near and dear to my heart. I love Pisces. You guys are so special to me. And rejection, I know that feeling, and it's awful. And, again, with what Chakra Wisdom is trying to tell you is that it's spirit trying to protect you right now. And seeing the Emperor is perfect. It's perfect. No matter what is going on, you have control of your situation. And seeing that with free will is beautiful. Very nice. Very, very nice. So the Ten of Pentacles is absolute security in your life. And, more importantly here, this is about looking to the future to see what you can do now with what you have. I love it because, it's this feeling of security in your life. It's a beautiful ending and it goes into a beautiful beginning. And you have control. You have control over what is going on in your life. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. Now, seeing the Knight of Wands here, I feel like, and looking at the Emperor, Aries immediately comes to my mind, and I'd hate to think that there was a rejection here by an Aries, but, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling that. But seeing the Knight of Wands, for me, for you guys in the present, is saying that you are going after your passions. I love the Knight of Wands. I love it more than the Page of Wands because it's like really being active and seeking those new adventures and following your passions. And, again, it's like you have control here. You have control of what happens in your life. future conditions. And I love it. I love it with rejection showing up, because it says that you're going to do what you need to do to move away from conflict in your life. And again, you got your shit together. I love it. The Six of Swords is all about moving away from conflict. The swords are still in front of you, and you're not quite there yet, but you're headed to a better place now, and moving away from the things that are conflicting to you, and you have control, and you're following your passions. I love it. I love it, Pisces. Oh, shit. Your best path to follow. So, looking at the two, and again, with that Ten of Pentacles, to me, it's saying that there's going to be good news coming to you as far as like your finances and your work goes. Seeing the Knight of Pentacles, you're going to have to put in some work here, but you're definitely receiving some good news, and there may be some new opportunities showing up for you to gain some more financial security in your life. That Knight is looking to see what he can do to create more. And again, it's good messages coming through. I mean, look at you guys, you have a passion for this, and you're wanting to create security in your life, and you got control. You have control. I love seeing the Emperor there. Oh, shit. In your environment. Now, there's two ways for me to see this, because, there is a part of me here that remembers there's with the Knight of Wands, there's this one description of it that kind of sticks in my head here. And it's about whirlwind romances, So seeing the King of Pentacles, there may be an earth sign around you right now that you have a passion for. But the King of Pentacles being in your environment also suggests this feeling of success. And I love it. King Midas. Everything you touch is going to turn to gold. And again, it's like you're creating this security and the success in your life, and you're willing to go and do more. I mean, definitely. And there's a passion there, and you have control. It's beautiful, Pisces. I don't want to turn over to you. Can we just end it here? Because this is perfect. This is perfect for you guys. Oh, shit. Now, I feel like seeing the Knight of Wands and then the Three of Wands, there may be some traveling going on here to follow your passions and to create more security and success in your life. It's beautiful. So the Three of Wands is manifestation. The difference here for me between that and the Empress is that, this is, again, it's about your passion, but you're putting in some work here and seeing the things that you want manifest in front of you. It's beautiful. And it's enterprising, watching the proverbial ship come in. I love it. And being in your hopes and your fears is saying that, yeah, you're busting your ass here to create some really fantastic things in your life. Security, you have a passion for it. There's this feeling of being successful. And look at it, yes, that screams success to me. You have control, you're dependable, you're hardworking. You're on a totally different track here where it's like, you may have experienced a rejection, but man, it opened you up to something so much better, because again, rejection is about Spirit's protection. That's the way that they're like protecting you from something that may have been harmful. And now you're being allowed to do something so much better here. I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh, and the outcome. Hi, Pisces. How are you? The moon. I love the moon because, when you look at that with Pisces, you guys have this amazing ability to pull the veil over your eyes when reality becomes too difficult. The only warning here is not to get caught up in illusions. This is about confusion blocking your intuition. It's hard to follow your path when all you have is the light of the moon. And you may have a long, tough road to go down here, but it's definitely going to be worth it. And it's like you come out you have this amazing ability to tap into your creative nature. I mean, anytime somebody says to me that they have Pisces sun or moon, immediately I'm like, oh, are you a psychic? Like, you must be, right? And your creative abilities are unreal. The things that you manifest in this world is absolutely fantastic. So, seeing the moon as the outcome, it's like, you've got a ways to go here, but you're definitely taking the right steps. And I feel like you're going to have that success in your life. And again, you're acting on your own free will. Absolutely. And, seeing the moon, it's like you're being who you are. It's like you're tapping into that unseen, like, dark side and bringing this amazing creativity into the world out of that. It's beautiful. I love it. And I feel like if you guys have experienced a rejection, it was for a better purpose. It was definitely for a better purpose here, because what you guys are creating in your life is fantastic. And again, it's like, you have this smooth sailing going on. It may be a longer road, but you're going to get there. Oh, I love it. I love the feeling from this reading. It's beautiful, Pisces. You guys have been, after having a really difficult week, and this being the last reading that I'm doing, and with all the personal struggles I've been dealing with, to see this, I cannot thank you guys enough. The readings you guys have been having are just absolutely fantastic, and it's so uplifting. I love your readings. I love where the direction is going for you guys right now. It's beautiful. Show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. I love it, Pisces. So I feel like with all this stuff that's going on for you right now, there's definitely a need to rest and relax. Remember that no matter what happens, love endures, and do something kind for somebody else. That way, when you're doing all this traveling here, you'll have kindness returned to you. I love this reading, Pisces. I love what you guys are doing here. I love you guys. I love Pisces. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that this was the reading that ended it this week for me. You guys make me feel so much better when doing these readings and seeing how fantastic things are for you right now and the way things are changing. So at first I was worried. Seeing these two and reading the stories behind these two cards, I thought, man, I understand that feeling of rejection. And it's like there's this want to force somebody to accept you when they don't, when you look at free will. But here it was totally different. So if you've experienced rejection in your life, it was for a better purpose. Again, this is Spirit's protection. And then you acted on your own free will and started creating something completely different here. And I love it. Seeing the Emperor as the signifier here, to me, is saying that, man, you got your shit together and you are not playing around. You have this feeling of success in your life and you are creating more. And then on top of that, there is some movement here. Just between these three, there's movement to a better place in your life right now, and you're manifesting the things that you want to see, and you're following your passions. I love it. And the moon. I love that this is what came out. You guys are so fantastic. I love you guys so much. I can't help it. Pisces. Yes. You guys, to me, are the psychics. And what you create in physical reality is unreal. Your creative abilities are amazing. God love you guys. You may have a tough road here with all this movement, but again, you're creating much more beauty in your life than what you've seen before. I love it. I absolutely love this reading, and I'm so thankful to you guys for this being the last one. You have made my week. Now, when you look at what you pulled from Whispers of Love, rest and relaxation, yes. With all this movement forward and this possible traveling going on, it's important to give yourself a break. That's a lot. I mean, just with those three alone, that's a lot. You need to take a break. And then when you're on this movement here, which I love this card, and with the Six of Swords, because yeah, you're moving away from conflict, but it's like a reminder here to make sure that you carry that feeling of love with you. And acts of kindness. I cannot tell you how many Pisces I've met that will do kind things for others because it makes them feel good, not because they want to make themselves look good. It's because they know that by doing that for somebody else, it gives them an uplifting feeling. And I love it. And I feel like this is what you guys do already. I love this reading. I love where it's going. And thank you so much for this being the last one for this week, because man, I've had a shitty week and you guys made it so much better. Thank you.